How you doing, guys? Welcome to Alakazooted, and today we've got Scarlet and Violet base, right? We've got 25 packs, and we're going to go through and see if we can get some good hits out of some loose packs of Scarlet and Violet base here. Now, before we get started, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you've done on Scarlet and Violet base. It's been growing a lot, it's finally getting some popularity, a little resurgence of these, popping back up, spiking a little bit more in the market. And, I want to see if we can get, that Gardevoir. My favorite, of course, of the set is the Drowsy. I really dig that card. I think that card is sick. All right, that first pack. Let's see if we can get that first pack magic here. Now, I don't know what the card trick is with this, but I'm going to figure that out real quick. Rotom, Ralts, Miraidon EX. All right. So, first hit out of the first pack, boom, and it's the Miraidon, kind of, I guess, the mascot here of the set. Boom. That energy card. Alright, let's see. Second pack, let's see what we can do here. Now, there's not a lot of, huge hits of this set. I think the chase card of this set is the Gardevoir, if I'm not mistaken. Glitzer, Parish, that looks sick. And a Gardevoir EX, alright. See, I mentioned the Gardevoir, boom, there it is. I manifested that Gardevoir. You see it's doing a little spirit orb too. It's getting all kind of wild. I don't even know what its power level is. Alright, third pack here. Let's see if we can get 3 times the charm. Was that the third pack? Or was that is this the fourth? I don't know. Flabib. Flamigo, Shuppet, Professor's Research. Alright, nothing crazy there. Now, I did loose packs of Obsidian Flames, and it was wild. Really good hits out of them. Now, I don't know how we're going to do here, but hopefully, pretty good. Are all of the code cards pretty much white? I don't know. It's been a minute. Klefki. Nothing crazy there. Alright, let's see. Come on. I want that sick Drowsy illustration. That's my favorite. That thing is so cool. There's a couple other cool looking cards too of the set, but that's my favorite. And the Gardevoir is sick, that whole evolution of the illustrations. Ooh, what? We got a Miraidon EX gold card. Holy crap, we got a gold card. That's sick. Great pull right there. Not the biggest hit in the set or anything like that, but it's still hard to get them golds, so awesome. That Miraidon EX. Alright, let's keep it going. We got 3 hits now out of these. Vivillon? I don't know. Palmot, nothing crazy. Oh, I can't get it. Alright. Come on. Guardy boy, or that Drowsy boy, Lil Snooze, Young Slumber, Lil Z's, Dondozo. Right, we're almost down. We're almost done the first half. Alright, let's see. Grimer. Lissy. Tatsuguri. Dondozo again. What? They playing me out, dude. That's crazy. Double Dons? Double Dozo? Call me a fucking bozo with the double Dozo. Boom. Alright. A couple times I always want to like just flash the energy card. Like boom. Like here you go. Oh! Palmot, what? That's sick. Alright, and that professor's research behind it. Look at that. That looks great. Man, alright. Another hit right there. Zoop. Bing boom. What is that? An alternate art? Palmot? I don't know. I get confused with all the specific titles of these different cards, you know, because, like, especially when I was into the game, like, it wasn't really a thing to have those kind of cards, like especially like where the full card is covered. You know, I got into it a little bit in the 2016-ish time. You know, I had some XY stuff and everything like that, but I really was not used to it. Especially like the break cards and stuff like that. That all confused the hell out of me, and then I had to start playing the digital game just so I can start getting used to some cards that, like, things that I just had no idea how to play or anything like that. But now everything's like the diet version with TCG Pocket, you know what I mean? And like I stopped playing that in like 2 weeks. Flamigo, Sandile, Arbeliva. Are you a believer? Right, that's what you gotta ask people when you get that. Zoop. Clowncher, Skiddo, Muck, Rebellion, Magikarp, Cyclic and Magikarp though, Spiritomb, ooh, Spidops EX. Alright. You know when you spit up your food, you know what I mean, a little bit, when you're like a young kid. We're into the other half now. Yeah, you know, a little spittle. You're just a young beeb. Uh-oh, look at that little whitening on the corner there. Better not be anything crazy. Krigoke, Ralts, and Slowbro. Cool looking Slowbro though. Alright, let's see, come on. Can we get another hit here? We're into the second half. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't give that away if we got anything. Quaxley. Dash Bun. Oh, what? Holy crap, the Gardevoir and the Slowbro. What? We got the hit of the set right here. Let's see how the back looks. Not too bad. A little bit up in here is so-so. But, the centering is not so great. But man, we got it. It's so awesome. Hell yeah, guys. We got the big boy of the set. Boom! Hell yeah. Now we gotta get that Drowsy. We need that Drowsy boy. Awesome. Super sick. These loose packs overall are not letting down compared to like what you would expect with the guarantee of like a booster box, you know? Man, this one's a pain in the ass. You know, because with the booster boxes, like I've said, like I'm usually getting about like 12 to 14 hits on average with a booster box, and it's about that, I feel like, with the loose packs sometimes, but chances of better hits a lot. Oh, what? Another big card out of the set. The Graveyard. Man, sick. Wow, what a sick looking card too, especially the background. Like, look at that. That looks awesome. Hell yeah. Right next to the Gardevoir. See, man, I speak highly of these loose packs, and then they just like are like, hey man, thanks doggy, here's a little present. Then they give me they just throw me a bone right there. You know, like this dog I'm sure would want. Lechonk. Flabibi. Cyclizar. Alright. Goofy looking, cycling ass Pokemon, man. Like, I can't mess with that. I don't like that really. Of course, like there's some cards of like Miraidon and Koraidon that look sick, but like the idea of like a motorcycle Pokemon is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Like I can't get into it. Wugtrio, Kirlia, Deliv. Ooh, whoa, that was a little sticky. The Miraidon EX. All right, and I say something about it, and then bam, I get one, right? I get the full art. See, there was something sticky icky on there or something. I don't know what the hell that was. But, all right, we got another hit. Boom. We got that little mascot of the set again. The Miraidon action. Should put the Miraidons together, but like, whatever, dude. All the cards are there. Switch, Fuecoco, Tropius, Pokeball, Zangoose, Annihilate. It's like I feel like I say some of the names of these things wrong, but whatever, dude. I'll say it however. People are probably like watching these videos, if anybody watches these, and they're like, dude, you say this stuff all retarded. Drowsy, Lucario, Energy Retrieval, Hawlucha, Slowbro. Nothing crazy out of that. Alright, we're almost down there. What do we got? 5 packs left or so? Out of the stack here. My little mini trash can's overflowing on the side of these packs. Because you need something to weigh it down. Otherwise, it just fills up so quick. Gotta have like a real tall trash can. That's a sick looking Magneton. Klefki. Arbolivia. Or Arboliva. Are you Arboliva? There it is again with the dad joke nonsense. Can't help myself. Can't help it. Toxel, Ralts, Growlithe, Esparta, Flaffy, Drowsy, Miraidon EX, another Miraidon. Man, I want that Drowsy, dude. I need that Drowsy. Zoop. Not this Drowsy. I need the other Drowsy, the really badass looking one. Man, that card is so cool. Showed off anything by accident there. I don't think I did. Wattrel. Probably because I ain't getting nothing. Oh man, it's so sad. Professor's Research, Nimona, and Dodonzo. See, or Dondozo or whatever. I'm saying it all weird. I got 2 packs left. Let's see if we can get a hit. Ooh, did you hear that squeak action on that? That was wild. Squeak, squeak. It's like fighting for its life. Uh-oh, look at that whitening on that card there. You see that? Like, man, what is up with that? It's because they just stuff these things carelessly into these Pokeballs, man. Rotom and a Klawf. My Klawf. I use my Klawf. I pinch. Alright, we got 1 left. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic. Cards are potentially damaged enough already. It's like I'm trying to be gentle, but all right, last pack. Let's see. That's sick. Flabebe, Floette, and another Gardevoir EX. All right, last pack magic right there. I'd say this was a pretty good turnout here. I'd say these really good, actually. I mean, like, we got the biggest card in the set. We got the Gardevoir EX right there. Like, that was pretty crazy. We got, let's see, out of 25 packs, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. I would say that's better odds than a booster box right there. Let me know how you guys did with the, Scarlet and Violet base. Like if you bought booster boxes, how you did versus loose packs, stuff like that. I'd say this was a win for sure. Alakazooted out.